Hi, Cancer. This is Faith, Divine Faith Tarot Course. This is going to be your reading for the end of December, December 15th through 31st. It's for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it resonates, leave me a comment below. Also, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I am doing a special again on phone readings where you can get a 30-minute phone reading with me for $20. Okay, so all that information is in the description box below. I'm going to get to your yearly overview video for 2018, but the mid-month videos are easier to get done because they're a little bit shorter, but I will get to those before the month is over. Okay, so the first card we have, Cancers, is Transformation. Now this is the number 13 card in the in Major Arcana deck. Okay, it represents death. Okay, this can represent a sense of, an ending and a new beginning. And I do feel like that the ending and the new beginning is in regards to emotions. Maybe Cancers, you've been closed off, because if you look at this Queen of Cups, she is kind and gentle and loving, but her feelings are like shut down. Her feelings are closed off. So I do feel like this can represent that, Cancers, you'll be going through a transformation where you could be opening up more in terms of your feelings, in terms of your emotions, and it may be with a Scorpio. Maybe you're finally going to be possibly letting another water sign into your space, because maybe you feel like that, what? I've cleared the dust. I've cleared the bullshit. I've cleared the horse crap in my surrounding areas from all the situations that's happened to me in the past and past relationships. And you could be feeling like towards maybe on the 13th, you'll be feeling like a change in the atmosphere, because maybe towards that time, Mercury retrograde will be letting up a little bit. I'm not sure. I have to check, but this can represent that you'll be finally maybe wanting to let your guard down or open up your emotions more to this person. I'm going to clarify that to make sure. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Cups and the Death card. Clarify the Queen of Cups and the Death card. Clarify the, too many cards. Clarify the King of Cups. Queen of Cups and the Death card. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can represent, what's the word I'm looking for? Page of Pentacles can represent, immaturity. The Page of Pentacles can represent boredom. So I do feel like this can represent a sense of some of you Cancers could be, like I said, finally getting to a point where maybe you're finally ready to settle down with this person. Maybe you're finally ready to commit. And it could be possibly an earth sign, or they could have earth in their chart. But the Page of Pentacles can also represent there's going to be a ending and a new beginning in terms of your success. Pages can normally represent children, but I do feel like I said, it represents that somebody's going to be opening up more, and they're going to be tired of acting like the Page of Pentacles, who gets bored, who starts to find shit to do because he's bored, and that can ruin his relationship. So some of you guys are going to be finally coming out of that, which that's good. Okay. Next to the Death card, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles represents Earth again, but the Eight of Pentacles can represent you Cancers working a lot. The Eight of Pentacles can also represent you possibly deciding to work on a relationship with somebody. This person could have Gemini in their chart as well, but I feel like this represents that you Cancers are going to be making a diligent effort to work on your relationship this time around. Okay, maybe, like I said, maybe in this situation, Cancers, you're the one that's financially okay. Maybe you're the one in this situation who has the stability, who has the foundation that you need to grow a relationship into a marriage, okay? And maybe at the time when this person came to you, Cancers, which it could have been 8 years ago, it could have been 13 months ago, it could have been 6 years ago. Maybe at the time when this person came to you, you weren't ready to receive them. Maybe you just got out of a relationship with somebody, and it was like this person came at the wrong fucking time. It's like, I told you to deliver my pizza an hour ago, okay? And I'm just getting it 2 hours later. It's like, I don't think I want this, but you want that damn pizza, so I don't even know why you're trying to play, okay? But I'm just saying, maybe at one point in time, like I said, this person who came to you, you just were not ready to receive them. Okay, maybe you weren't ready to receive the love that they can give you or anything of that, because at that point in time, you could have been focused on your foundation, you could have been focused on your money. But I do feel like that it's at a point now, Cancers, where you are ready to focus on this true love connection. Because you know what? I really do feel like, Cancers, that you have found your true love. Okay, and if you don't know who this person is, I do feel like that this person is possibly an earth sign, or they have earth in their chart. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, but I actually feel like this person has Gemini in their chart, or air, period. Okay? But I do feel, like I said, that this is a true love connection, and you finally realize that after all this time. But again, like I said, at that point in time, the person that you were dealing with, maybe you feel like they were immature and they weren't stable enough. This also could represent maybe the person that you're dealing with has a child outside of you guys' relationship. Now, he probably already had this child. It's probably a son. Okay? But next to the Eight of Pentacles is the Strength card. The Strength card, okay, let me explain something to you guys. When these two pop up in a reading, that's golden. That's golden for me. Okay? And they're pretty much right next to each other. And I've only pulled 4 cards, as you guys can see. Okay? Strength and the Lovers, that's a true love connection. Okay? Ain't no fighting that. It's almost like this, you and this person have a magnetic attraction to each other. You just like, I try to leave your ass alone, but for some reason, you just like a damn tick, and you just won't go the fuck away. I don't understand. Okay? But this represents the 8. Or, like I said, it represents the Strength card, also can represent the sign of Leo. Okay? So, whoever this person is, I feel like they got a whole bunch of going on in their birth chart. Okay, seems like it's possibly Leo in there. Seems like it's possibly Gemini in there. Seems like it's possibly Earth in there. I mean, it's just a lot. Okay, but anyway, this represents healing I feel like this represents healing the past or forgiving the past, and I feel like this represents letting go of the past. 8 can represent infinity, so I do feel like that this person, ain't half bad. But I really feel like that the drawback here in a situation for you, Cancer, is the whole foundation stability thing, because maybe they're not as well off as you, and you kind of like want to turn a blind eye to, well, not really turn a blind eye. You kind of want to turn your back to that, because it's kind of just like, I don't think I can do that with somebody who's not at the same spot that I'm in, But on top of the Strength card, we have the Magician. The Magician, I feel, represents a wish. The Magician represents a manifestation. So I do feel like it represents that, Cancers, you asked for this person. You probably started praying for this person 8 years ago. And you probably had to go through a shitty relationship, possibly with the fire sign, before you even got to this point. Okay? But I do feel like this represents that you wished for somebody to be brought into your life that understands you, somebody to be brought into your life that can, be your support system. It's like that person that no matter what you do or no matter what you decide to do, they always have your back. And sometimes you have to sit back and scratch your head like, why does this person have my back? I'm crazier than a road lizard running across the interstate, and this person, it will chase after me. I don't understand. Well, you don't understand because to you, it may seem like this is not the right relationship for me. But I think if you decide to move on, you're going to regret it. Because I do feel like possibly a lot of you Cancers are thinking about leaving this person, especially now, because you're like, this person just cannot get it together. And I feel like they can't get it together because of the money situation. Not the fact that they aren't doing anything, but maybe you feel like that they're not doing enough, or you're not accepting the fact that they're doing as much as they can with what they got. Okay? And then after the Strength card, we have the Page of Swords or Page of Air. This represents a page as well. Okay? This can also represent news. This can represent news that you may not want to hear. This also can represent somebody who needs to pay attention to how they say things to people. This could be you, Cancer, or this could be you. Sometimes somebody can come off quite disrespectful. It's not like a disrespectful in a way like, you know what, I'm going to talk so bad about your mom, blah, 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 blah. It's not like that. I feel like it could be one of those things where when you get irritated or you get frustrated or you get mad, then you tend to forget who the hell you talking to. But then by the time you say the words, it's like, it's a little late because words hurt people. So I do feel like that this is just something that is here in the reading saying it needs to be fixed, need to be corrected. Okay. On top of the Page of Swords is the Three of Pentacles. This represents patience. Three of Pentacles, like I said, represents patience. I do feel like that things will be where you need them to be, Cancer, by the month of March, okay? But I also feel like that this represents that before you give up on this person, you need to give it a little bit more time, okay? And I do feel like it can represent maybe, Cancers, you're being really hard on this person because of the money situation, and maybe you need to back off a little bit because, I mean, I don't know, you could be tearing them down. And, and that's never good, especially if it's somebody who always supports you and they always try to build you up. It's kind of like a slap in the face if you were to tear this person down. Okay, I'm just saying. So I just feel like I said, this is saying, Cancers, you just need to be a little bit more patient because the money is going to come for them. Okay, but maybe they're just not as good at manifesting for things as you are. Can't fault nobody for that. Somebody, you have it and they don't. I mean, it's okay. But maybe it wouldn't hurt for you to at least try to help them get there. And maybe that's what they feel like is missing. You're not trying to understand, or you're not trying to help them get there. And that's not fair. Okay. But I feel we got the Death card, the Lovers, and the Strength. I feel like that this person is the one. And I feel like you've dealt with this person for a pretty good minute. Okay. And some of you, Cancers, maybe have been waiting for the last 3 years for this person to get it together. Yes, I know it's a long time, but I do feel like it represents that, if they're trying, that's a different story. If they ain't doing nothing but sitting up on your couch, using up all your air and heat and eating all your groceries, kick their ass out, okay, and beat them with the broom and say, you got to go. That's all you got to do, okay? But if they're trying, just give them a chance. I feel like you got to be patient on this one, because they're trying, okay? And that's all you really can ask for. Ain't nobody perfect, but at least they're trying to get there. So, Cancers, this has been your reading for the end of December. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, leave me a comment below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys later.